Respected principal of the college, respected chairman and manager of the college, my dear teachers and students, and the graduates and parents who have come over here for this function, a very warm good morning to all of you. I'm really happy to be invited to be the guest for this function, the Convocation or graduation day of this college. I'm told that this is the first time this college is having such a function, so maybe a novice experience to the graduates who have come over here. This function is basically a Western system, European system, where at the end of the course, when receiving a degree, the students do come in gown with a cap, with a lace on the left side, and they are presented the degree in a row. And once they get the degree, they have to change the lace from the left to right. And at the end of the function, when everything is over, they throw the cap. That is a part of the function. This used to be the Western custom. But now we are unable to do that much because first thing is your degree certificate comes directly from the university. The college is unable to give you a degree certificate. But normally the colleges, all the colleges in Kerala do give an appreciation certificate to the student instead of the degree certificate, because degree certificate the university also do not give you directly in a convocation. Earlier it used to be there. Long back I used to buy the photo of my father getting the degree. But nowadays you are unable to get a degree, but national institutions do. Institutions like IIT, NIT, they give the certificate in person. We are unable to get it. Anyway, forget about that. But now graduation has become a very common thing. Recently, I got a graduation photo. My grandson graduating play school. So it has come to that level. But this is a memorable event for you. You are in gown. You would like to keep the photograph with the cap and all, so that when you become grandparents, you can show your grandchildren, yes, this is my graduation photo. It's very memorable one. So keep the photos with you. That will be a great memory for all of you. Most of you are getting now the post-graduation. Earlier, once upon a time, post-graduation used to be symbolized or synonymous with teaching. Everybody who did post-graduation went for teaching then. But now things have changed. Now, as T.N. Session was once remarking, there is a degree on the tail of every monkey's uncle in Kerala. It has come to that stage. It is difficult to find a person without a degree. So I think you postgraduates stand a bit aloof because you have got a post-graduation. But that also will become very common. Why so? Because a degree is so cheap here. We have got the public funding system where you can study easily. You have to get a degree or even a post-graduation in a country like US, you have to spend nearly 60 to 70 lakhs rupees to get a post-graduation. No subsidized teaching there, only up to 12th standard you can study free. Afterwards, university education is highly charged, no subsidy. But there you can make up by working in the university and earning something. Learn while you earn or earn while you learn. That system is there in most of the countries. But here anyway, the education system is going to have a drastic change in the next 10 years. Whether we are ready for it or not, it is going to be. Within 5 to 6 years, all the colleges in the country will vanish. You will no longer be a college because as per the national education policy, we are not supposed to have affiliated colleges. Your college is affiliated to MG University. MG University will be a standalone university within 5 to 6 years. Then what will happen to you? You have to be either a university by yourself or a part of a group of institutions forming a university. Today evening, I am addressing for 3 hours at Ernakulam on what is the concept of the new university. The Kerala government has passed the Private Universities Bill 2025, and every institution is going to be standalone universities or a conglomerate of universities. College, the term, will vanish like in the West. The Western countries, recently I visited Netherlands, there they call the college, which is a polytechnic here, skill training center, they call colleges. Most of the European countries it is like that. Colleges are skill training institutions and universities are degree PG awarding institutions. That system is going to come over here. You would have heard that the National Education Policy 2020 is going to be implemented. By the year 2030, it is going to be full-fledged. That is why the Kerala government has come up with a new universities bill, and maybe after 10 years if you come over to here, you will not see Ilahia College, either you will see Ilahia University or this institution as a center of some other university, a part of the university, a constituent part of the university, not an affiliated college. System is going to change. Why do you get these degrees? These degrees started only a century back. You know, the oldest colleges in Kerala, the oldest college in Kerala is the CMS College Kottayam, which started as a school in the 1820s. In the 1830s, it was converted to a college, and that was the first ever college in the state. From that onwards, now you see where the system is going to be. In a span of 150 years from one college, now we have got more than 1,500 colleges in Kerala. You know how many colleges are there in the country? Recently, the UGC announced that the number of colleges in the country is very near to 50,000, not small. And even then, the enrollment ratio in higher education is pretty less. The National Education Policy focused that the enrollment ratio in higher education should be brought to 50%. But in Kerala, it is near to that because we have been good in the education sector. And what are you going to do after this PG degree or basic degree? What you are going to do? That is a big question mark. There is no job available here. You are happy that you got a postgraduate degree. By the number of applications I get, because being in charge of an institution, many days people come across with biodata, with CV. So I have done post-graduation this, post-graduation that, but what to do? The system can take only very less people. That is one of the tragedy which our system is having. We have been producing degree, PG, PhD holders in abundance, not looking into the fact whether we can give them job. That is why there is an erosion of young people from this state to other countries. Why they go there? You are the lucky people who have been staying here and doing the studies. Why our students go abroad? Is it because they are happy there? No. They are in a pitiable condition. Recently a student from England called me saying that, sir, I came here taking a huge loan and I am sleeping on the street. I couldn't get a scholarship. Whatever funding I had, it is over. But I want to somehow finish the studies. So don't think that the students who go abroad are taken care of. No. So this erosion of students from Kerala, this expatriation will stop within 2-3 years. Because now everybody knows that they are in a very, very, very pathetic situation abroad. You may be feeling that they are in Europe, they are in Russia, they are in Ukraine, they are in US. But all these countries are slowly shutting the door for our students, and scholarship is almost nil now everywhere. Earlier, some 10 or 15 years back, students used to go abroad availing scholarship. They used to study there, they used to get a job there, they used to get the green card there, permanent residence there, they used to stay. So I advise you people, try to find something on your own instead of waiting for a long time for the government to give a job, for somebody else to give a job. That's our culture. We feel that once we are qualified, somebody should give us a job. It's not available. Maybe that is not what we expect to be, but it's a truth. So the only way now is become entrepreneurs. Find a job, make a job yourself, and give someone also a job. And you have studied in different areas, doesn't matter, you can be entrepreneurs, or you can collectively, instead of a single person, 3 or 4 or 5 people can join together and do something, irrespective of what you have studied. Whether you have studied botany or whether you have studied psychology or economics, doesn't matter. There is umpteen scope, and India is the country with the maximum number of young minds, and they are the most creative in the world. So you know that now the highest populated country in the world is India, and China is only second to us. So we have to find a system by which we can generate jobs and find our own subsistence and give something to others also. Okay, that's the way out. So this is a reminder that after getting a degree or PG, don't idle, don't spend or don't waste your time. And the gender equation is changing. A recent study shows that the gender equation in Kerala is slowly changing. The employment rate is almost double among women compared to men in Kerala. That means most of the houses hereafter are going to be managed by the women, funded by the women. And that is why a recent study shows that the girls are not willing to marry. What is the reason? They don't want to spare their income to another person who is idling. They don't want to. Earlier, the system used to be reversed. The men did work, they took care of the family financially. Now, in most of the houses, that trend is changing. You ask your teachers, they'll tell you what is the social reality. The women are taking care of the economic needs of the house in most of the houses. That is why the young generation feel that I don't want a family. A recent survey showed that 40% of the girls were telling we don't want a family. I don't want a married life. So, what is going to be the fate of the society? Anyway, since we have got enough population already, India is going to suffer much. But truly, Kerala is going to suffer. Why? Because this trend is more in Kerala. The girls rejecting marriage. That we don't want to fund a family. We want to be free. We want to live self-sufficient. That culture has come over. I don't know whether that area. And we have got one more thing. The people are going away. They are going out of the country, and many of the houses are being ghost houses. Means what? Kerala has got a housing stock of nearly 86 lakhs houses. Out of that, 15 lakhs houses are ghost houses. Nobody is staying there. And most of them are in Kottayam, Pathanamthitta districts. And you belong to which district? Ernakulam district. But very close is the Kottayam district. Most of these houses are in Pathanamthitta, Kottayam districts where nobody is there to stay. Like what happened in Italy long back, that fate is coming to Kerala also, where house is there but nobody is staying. So our social system is totally changing. So what is that the postgraduates now who qualify from here have to do? If you want a job, you should be ready to break the comfort zone. Don't think that I'll stay in my house and I'm going to get a job. Go wherever you get a job or create your own jobs. Don't wait for somebody to come and give you the job. Okay, that is going to be the order of the day which you have to follow. I'm not much expanding. I know that there are so many things to happen over here. I'm so very happy to be here, and I wish that all those who are getting the certificate today, whether PG or other certificates, will have a very happy life ahead by your effort. You have put a lot of effort, lot of sleepless nights to get your degree certificate, and let it continue for some more time till you are getting settled in your life and adapt to the social situation. When the situation is changing, there is an old saying that if you go to a place where people eat snake, you should eat the middle piece. Like that, adapt to the changing social situation. And our manager has been mentioning about the impact of drugs and all in the society. That's a big concern. And recent studies have shown that even boys and girls are equally prone to that. So make some effort so that it is contained. And I also like to congratulate those students. Some 80 plus students have got certificates from various agencies for competitions and birth certificate, etc. And I'm also happy that I am witnessing the day when you got the NAC re-accreditation with good grade. Because whenever I go for NAC visits, everybody is anxious. Sir, what grade we will get? I said, let the visit be over. Before that, how can we say the grade? And we are not supposed to tell the grade. The grade has to be announced by the NAC. And you got the certificate. I congratulate the college for being re-accredited. And I hope that in the years to come, this institution will have much widened activities and more number of students and can become an icon in the educational sector. Thank you very much for calling me and thank you very much for patiently listening to my short speech. Thank you very much. And with your permission, I declare this convocation or graduation day open.
Thank you, sir, for your great speech.